Alrighty, folks. Looks like everything is working properly. Awesome. Fantastic. How are we doing today? Good. Keese Gaming here. We are getting into the Jesters Festival, which just started earlier today. This is the time where we're doing double experience. So, for those of us who either want to level up our character a little bit faster or we want to reach max out our characters or increase our CP, this is a great time to do it. On top of that, with the Jester Festival, we have a event going on. Um, some really nice stuff. So I'm gonna show you how to get into how to get into the event, how to get the double experience. I'm gonna show you the rewards that are being given away during this event, and then I think we're gonna grind CP. All right, without further ado, let's get into the game. And here we are. Awesome. So I have a bunch of characters that I might be leveling up, but I probably will do a lot of CP grinding. So, how are we doing tonight? I hope everybody had a great day. It's been a long day for some of you. I hope you guys are finally able to relax and have fun and wind down. I know I had a long day, so hope you all are having a great time. Hope you got your socks off, you're in your chair, your bed, or wherever you call it quits for the day. First loading screen of the day. It's because new event. Let me, before I forget, and while I'm sitting here looking at this loading screen, anyways, let me turn the game sound back on. And then continue looking at my load screen. Alright, here we are. So when you log in, you're going to go over here where it says, in the bottom right, where it says Jester's Festival. Join. You're going to click on that. Now, if you haven't already gone to the Jester in a previous year's Jester's Festival, you will have to go to the Jester, and there was a map marker. It's really easy to find. But if you have already done it, you can click on successfully purchased. You just click on that. Okay, cool. So, I was a little bit wrong.
Don't merely be a visitor to Somerset. Help uphold its justice.
But, what was this saying? Oh, so, you go to the Jester, you turn it in, and he gives you a tool that you can find in your collectibles. And you go to tools, and how do I not have it? I must have just missed it on those off days. Or maybe they removed it. It's weird. So I guess it'll be a good time to teach people. One of the great things about watching somebody do the process, for those of us who haven't done the process, is that you actually get to see it done. That's very important to people who haven't done it before. So, let me go. I believe it's gonna have me go to my capital, my alliances, or a alliance capital city. That's usually where most of these events wind up taking you. So, Elden Root is as good a capital city as any. There. While I'm looking at this, I want to talk about some new things going on in the stream, some of the new tools that I'm using, some of the new skills I'm learning. For those of you who might want to get into streaming or live streaming your gameplay, I figured out how to make this. There we are. And everybody and their mother is here. So I'm probably in the right spot. Look at that. Talk to Jester. King Emmerich. Let's see. Am I in the right spot? No. Sometimes, if these big events...
Please,
where is it
listen
taking
to me? For
me?
just a moment. It's very important.
I'm really... Is that how I have to use your thing? We're gonna bounce around. Or, you know what we can do? I can cheat. Look at how many people are there. See what I did? You look for all the people. Alright, we are in the right spot. How did I figure that out? So if you have the Beam Me Up teleporter mod, you'll have this menu on the side of your map screen. So what I did over on this far corner. So what Beam Me Up allows you to do is it is a mod It allows you to fast travel to members of your friends list, your guilds lists, and also joins you in a guild in a way. Joins you in a guild with everybody else who has Beam Me Up. So you can fast travel to everybody else who's using it, or certain people who use it. And on this side over here, it shows you how many people you can fast travel to. Now I see 3, 3, 9, but it's Craglorn. It's the place where everybody meets to do trials. 4, you see, a lot of places where there's nobody. Glenumbra, but a lot of people. But look at this, Glenumbra, which has one of the main towns. Ardon, which has one of the main towns. You can see where everybody is. The distribution of how many people that you're able to fast travel to. It's a pretty good guess, Ardon. Right? Well, there are 3 of them. So the next one, you know what I'll do? Let's see if I'm right. We're gonna fast travel to Glenumbra next. And then Grotwood. Probably. Well, I'm sorry. Yep.
Stop, citizen.
Stop in the name of love. This is not a singing channel. So don't expect me to be good at singing.
Festival for jesters, and the only fools I see are those in the audience. Don't these
Tell me,
idiots
Doran,
know how to
how many
indulge?
Imperials does it take to crown an emperor?
This one does not do counting, only worthiness.
Oh, another doting vessel. I simply am the most adored creature
Oh,
in the
this
world,
is
aren't I? But it is
Jester
my burden
Queen,
to bear.
Queen
You no
Iren.
doubt want to thank me for this wondrous celebration. Very thoughtful. Thank away.
Thank away. I like it. Thank you. Well, what are we celebrating?
Oh my! An innocence to rival my own. You are so fortunate to learn of the Jester's Festival from someone virtuous as I, and not a cad like Emmerich. Here we put aside decorum to embrace whimsy and mischief. Oh, goody. I'm so glad I've piqued your interest. Now, how best to have you serve your queen? I know. I have the perfect mission for you, my doting vassal. You'll love it almost as much as me.
I love the confidence.
I have decreed happiness, but not all of my kin share my breezy disposition, and it's putting a damper on my festivities. I won't have my fun ruined by these grumpy grumps. I need a champion to enforce my
Fantastic
royally
way of
mandated
words.
cheerfulness.
Grumpy Grumps.
If these treasonous malcontents insist on harboring sticks firmly in their hindquarters, then they can at least have the decency to keep them in bloom.
Yes.
Find the grumps in my domain and pelt them with these enchanted petals until morale improves.
As you wish, Majesty.
I want you to have those grumps in stitches, one way or another.
What's the real story?
I don't know that there are any true stories behind the Jester's Festival. Some say it happens because Sheogorath turned the whole world mad. Others say it sprung from Myrrh wanting to know what it's like to live like men. Who really knows?
Anyways. You have acquired, look at that right on top of my mini-map. You have acquired the pie, fantastic. Anyways, if you go into your tools, you have the pie. The pie gives you an extra 100% experience boost. Because extra experience is no joke. So, what I would suggest is you put it in... You put it in one of your quick slots. Put it right there. And that, because it only lasts 2 hours, you're going to want to do it. You're going to want to have it handy. And now you'll see right down here where all of your buffs are, or your, let's say, status effects. You'll have the Joker's Experience Boost Pie. If you go into your character screen, all the way at the bottom, you'll see you started 2 hours, for 2 hours, 100% experience boost. So, that works on top of scrolls, as well as training gear. So if you have training gear, you have a great way to level up your experience. So a lot of times once you've reached CP 160, or just the CP max level 50 with a character, you'll have training gear that you won't use, that'll be sitting in the bank. Now we can pull some of that training gear out, along with a bunch of these experience scrolls that I've basically not had to use because they're CP level, and we can have fun with gaining a lot of experience. And that's what we're gonna do. But while I'm here, I wanted to show you a couple of the new rewards, one of which is very cool. Now I gotta find the guy. I think he's over here. No. I'm probably not totally off. It's probably at the other one. Mm-hmm. There you are. Anyway, so what I want to show you is this right here. Outfit style, hide shoulders. Now, a lot of the shoulders in Elder Scrolls are debatably nice. So, this is really great. Especially for those of us who want to do some cosmetic work with the pieces. And instead of just the costumes. Some of you who don't have ESO Plus can't dye the costumes. And some people with ESO Plus, they might think that the costumes aren't really as customizable as they really would like them to be. And frankly, some of the shoulders aren't that great. Or they take away from the character that you're trying, the look that you're trying to make for that character. So this is actually pretty nice. And while I'm here, honestly, I'm gonna get it. And I'm gonna repair all my gear. Fantastic. And now, if you go into your shoulder outfit styles, you can go and change it to hide your shoulders. That's pretty cool. And that's new. That is the first time that they've released that. That's a pretty big event reward. That's something that they might actually want to put into the Crown Store after the event is over. So now that we have our double experience, I'm actually gonna grab my banker. I'm gonna pull my training gear out of the bank. It's not. Oh, that's wrong. Training gear. I was gonna say, I don't think. That's one. Two. Three. Four. 5. I do. That's good. Alright, now that I have my training gear, I'm going to equip it. Now the reason I haven't golded out my training gear is it's a really huge use of resources. And the amount of increase in stats is extremely low for the amount in materials that you spend. So for this kind of gear, I'm not gonna gold it out. In fact, I haven't golded out much gear, armor wise, because you can make a lot of money from those materials. And honestly, I'd rather have the money. Now you are going to lose your set bonuses from doing this, but mind you, you're not trying to do DPS with while you're CP grinding or experience grinding. Alright. Now, if you go in here. It doesn't show training gear. So it won't show that you're so when you go into your character screen and you scroll down, you'll still only see that 100% experience boost. But depending on what level your gear is, what grade your gear is, rather, like whether it's purple or blue or gold or green, you'll have a different amount of experience gained. So, as you see over here, we have, is it being covered up? Of course it is. 8.1%. 8.1%. Can barely see that. 8.1%. 8.1%. 8.1%. 8.1% all around. Now I could have put training here. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have a training Julianus. Let me see.
How can I help you?
Shh. Hmm. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's not training gear. That's okay, we can make training gear. All right.
May I be of service?
we're going to deposit. We're going to deposit that because we can break that down. We can break that down. Break that down, break that down, break that down. You know, the last stream, I didn't actually read the set bonus for Leviathan, and I was so confused because I forgot that they made this available for Magicka and for Stamina. And I was wondering, why is it that my Magsork has Leviathan? And I kept my mouth shut. And I forgot that they made it available when they patched it last year. Well, anyways, I'm not planning to do anything with those anytime soon. Leviathan Restoration. That's cool. Anyways. Probably won't use that even in even longer period of time. Recipes. All kinds of recipes. Oops. Fantastic. Okay, so let's put you away. Yeah, there we go.
I'm back. Where to now?
Alrighty, let's put this on. There we go. Awesome. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. We're over here doing the Jester's Festival, the time of year, one of the times of year when you can gain double experience. The great thing about this is you can add an experience scroll while you're doing this. In effect, kind of, well, not kind of, increasing your experience to plus 200%. And then you can put some training gear on, and I believe you can get somewhere around 72. I can't remember the exact amount, but you can get quite a decent experience buff this time of year if you do it right, and it's really worth it. Now, I had Kyle the other day talk to me. We were talking on the live stream the other day, and he's like, well, you've been playing 5 years. How come you're only CP like 7 something? And honestly, I don't like leveling. And I'm at the point in this game where I don't really have to level anymore. You know, CP 700, you're basically good. Everything else is just filler, right? Passives that you can have but don't really need them. You know, they're pretty, you know, they're all good. So, and it's definitely something you need for PvP, but for what I do, I don't really need to level. But with the Jester's Festival and the experience that's available, we're gonna do a little bit of CP grinding. So, where I usually like to do my CP grinding is the Alakir Desert. I like to do the dolmen runs. It's a great place for those of you who haven't been to Alakir Desert before. Doing dolmen runs, you don't have to do a lot of damage. It's very quick. You see here these swirls on the map. Most of the time, everybody goes from one to the other to the other in a clockwise motion. And they're so close together, and their spawn time is so short that you can literally finish one in the perfect amount of time that it takes the one that's coming next to respawn. So by the time you fast travel and you get about here, the anchor's dropping. And then you destroy it, you run back, and you do the same thing over here. Once you get almost there, same thing. The anchor drops, and you just go in a circle from one to the other, to the other, to the other. And the best way to gain experience is to join a large party. Because during dolmen runs, you gain experience when a member of your party kills something. And the speed that all these things die is so fast that if you're not getting experience from everything, you really miss out on a lot of experience. So the amount of experience that you lose for having such a big party, because they do that, is vastly outweighed by the number of kills that your party's going to have, because they give you a lot of enemies to fight. It's not meant to, dolmens aren't meant to be done solo, but they can be. I have done that. This is another reason why I don't need to level. But I can. So, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to this one, because it is the one that is furthest to the west. So that way when we go to do our clockwise motion, you'll go to the right, to this one. So we're going to fast travel right here, because it's close to that. And then we're going to run over to the dolmen. We will have to join a large group. Now you may ask, how do you join a large group? Now you see down here, the orc, put this X down there. Yeah, and you may think, what is that? What's that? So if you put in X, Y, or Z into the zone chat, you will effectively request a grouping into the dolmen runs, and one of those 3 groups will send you an invite, and then once you get into your notifications, Y or Z. I usually type all 3, and whoever sends me one in your notifications. Some of these are just bad. It's fine. Let's try it again. Not sure. Sometimes when they're full or they're fighting, they can't send you the group request. We'll see if if it helps that they're close by, because the dolmen's coming. Let's just go and get some experience. There we go. About time.
The battle mage has the amulet, but you have true power.
Can I see my cursor? God fucking damn it. Oh. Well, let's finish the battle. Do you see how fast this is? And you don't have to do anything. And the other great thing is that you get jewelry from doing this. Zone jewelry. Alec here doesn't have much. That's good. But, let me get in here before. There we go. Alright, here at Keese Gaming, we have... Look at this. I bet you this is almost done. It's amazing how quickly these things go. And they go so fast. Like, rotation is pointless. There is no need for or use for a rotation in this. It's fantastic. I probably didn't get credit for that. Yep. Did I? Yeah, I did. Nice. Not that it matters. I need to change the size of my cursor. It's very hard to see my cursor. Especially when it's moving around. My screen is huge. I have to turn my head from to see from one side to another. So the cursor is small. Yep. Now what I like to do a lot of times with a character that has a lot of AoEs is I like to lay down all my AoEs to cover as much of the space as possible. And that way I've damaged as many enemies as possible, therefore gaining some experience when they die. I do think it's kind of cool when they start falling from the ground. Or falling from the sky and just dying on impact. I wasn't clicking on you. That's what they call it. That's my haul. Boing. Come on. Thank you. Now, the other great thing about being in these large groups is that as long as you're close by, you get the experience. So you don't have to have attacked the thing. So all of these enemies, as long as we were, you know, if we're all in the group, which I don't think many of us are.
Come and take us.
Yes. Look how fast that thing died. Good lord. Poggy. And I don't need that chest because I'm not here for the chest. I'm here for the experience. Look. No, we could drop that. Fuck it. Oh, I didn't drop it. Wait, there's really no point for a rotation. And I love this pet build. Like, it literally just goes off and kills other things. I'm actually not... Am I not in group?
Community. Let's see how you fare against these orcs.
No remorse.
Come on, where's my fucking cursor? Thank you.
You destroy the next. This one will have returned. Aside the pawns, my knight, until one day you are taken unawares.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of leveling. It's very dry.
That was easy.
You've done nothing, mortal.
You've done nothing. I've gained experience.
Those who insist on working alone will have time for these kind of battles.
Look. Timing was perfect. Why am I not in the group anymore? Why do I keep getting out of group? not doing anything to go out of group. I don't know why I'm not. Oh, one good thing about a follower build is, I guess, you know, that you have a lot of things to do the damage for you, and
She was the best slave of the Black Hole.
so
I will ensure no tales are told of your valor.
Some threats are bigger than one king. Or two.
So with that, I do have an early morning. I do have to get going a little bit early tonight. I'll get into some more of this tomorrow. I just wanted to show everybody, now that the Jester Festival's underway, how we can go about gaining that extra experience. So, this is Keese Gaming signing off. We will see you in the next one. Later.